And good afternoon. It's Monday, November the 3rd. Uh, as you can see, we're back in Chef Eric's kitchen again. And a couple of weeks ago, they had a really another good fresh go sale. And this was just, of course, on a sub primal, which is the eye of round. Now, it's rather a tough cut, but when you're dealing with something, Costco here, and I'll show you when we go to Costco next time, usually sells this sub primal around $70. And this one cost us $34.19 because we waited for it to go on sale. And we got two of them. That was one of the ones we jerky. The other one had frozen. We just unthawed it. So now we're going to do some cuts on it. And it's going to be cut a lot the same way as we would do a pork loin. But here we go. We'll get things started up here. Sorry for me being sideways. Anyway, I'm doing this today because, and again, this is the, remember the Costco knives you bought for $20? Beautiful. Just beautiful and well sharp. Again, I wouldn't worry so much about trimming it. It has fat on it, but this is, let's wash that off later, and we'll pick up this. It's, when you're making stewing meat and stuff like that, which we will be doing. Now, this cut for steaks is, as I said, can be pretty tough. It makes really good roast. The best way to cut this one is low and slow as much as you possibly can. Nathan wanted a roast, so we'll cut up about this for a roast. And look how well that slices. Now, if you were to grind that, this is our extremely lean cut, and so it's great for making lean ground beef. So that'll be Nathan's roast. Chef Eric, are you there? I want to check and see if Eric is here. And I don't see him. So, the first thing we're going to do with this is we're going to cut a few minute steaks. Now, as you can see, this is a really thin steak, and it's great for sandwiches. You could actually even dehydrate that for jerky if you wanted, but these are minute steaks for steak sandwiches. We're just going to do enough for one go. As I say, these $20 knives that we got at Costco are incredibly good. So anyway, now we're going to cut up some meat for stewing beef. Again, like I say, this is maybe we'll do a couple of regular steaks, but it's for marinating. This, like I say, tends to be a bit of a tough cut, but at the end of the day, it's not very bad. I just love these knives. If you guys are down by Costco in Canada and Edmonton, you should buy some of those. I've never seen... So anyway, here we go. We're going to do some... and we're going to stew beef the rest of this. And if you wanted to, you could grind it. Like I said, this is a perfect cut for making beef sausage or grinding because it is really, really lean. And like I said, the last one, if you can remember, we made jerky out of. And We went. I graduated like Duncan Henry, who does have a channel here on YouTube, a very good channel. If you ask that, I'll give you a reference to it. And Duncan and I both went to Olds, had the same instructor, who's Brad, and his wife. And I just work mainly from the home side of this. I'm 65 now, so that doesn't make it me less a meat cutter. It just means that commercially wise, I'm probably out of the ballpark, especially after knocking my noodle. So I'm doing is I'm stewing this, and because stew is we're into the winter months now, and there's a great stews and soups are just perfect for cold winter days. And again, like I say, there's not much fat on these. The fat cap is actually pretty small, so as I said, I tend to leave fat on. And the reason why I tend to leave fat on is a lot of your flavor is locked into the fat. And okay, so that's probably about a pound of stewing beef. And so we're going to do some, this time we will take the fat cap off a bit. And we're going to cut this into stir fry strips. And Kat, if you don't get down, I'm going to be screaming at you pretty loud. I know what you want. You ain't getting any. Eric? But I know everybody here really likes stir fry, so we're going to do some stir fry too. Like I said, this piece came out at there's $4 and some odd cents a pound. I remember that, but it was way cheaper. And this is the way to go: is you buy whole pieces and then you cut from them. And the cutting part is easy. I mean, at Olds College you learn, to work with the seams and cut your subprimals using the seam method. And one of these days we'll get a inside round and we can show you exactly what it is, because the eye comes out the inside round. And we'll just put that into our stew meat. But and of course we've got our bag sealer, and to vacuum seal all this. Another handy thing. It keeps your meat fresh. Okay, just a second. I've got a set of eyes here looking at what we're doing, and I know what she wants to do. And the last of the stir fry. But as you buy things in bulk, it's great for family purchasing. It's great for you to purchase. If you don't have a freezer, then find somebody else to go with. and you can divide it up. But just so you can see exactly how many cuts, and it doesn't matter how you cut it, but this is the value you're getting. And what you've done is you've converted basically $4.49 a pound, which is on sale, and there you go. Now I checked the price of the eye round steaks, and that was close to $8-9 a pound. Your stewing beef was the exact same way. Your stir fry, the exact same way, all around $10 a pound, and there's a nice roast. And you did it yourself. You saved a ton of money, and you have several meals for everybody to have and enjoy. Have a great day from Chef Eric's Kitchen. I guess I'm Butcher Bruce, the outlaw, and you have yourself a super fine day.